This video is just for students who have been absent. If you are looking for the video to watch for Wednesday, March 2nd, go back into Schoology and you will find it right here. It's Mrs. Clayton's lesson for 3/2/22. It's called Mrs. Clayton is Gone Today. So watch this one for the entire lesson. Those of you who have been absent, you have missed some key concepts that I added because I knew I was going to be gone probably. I went ahead and gave key concepts for PB3 so that you guys could start studying those in anticipation for our end of the unit test on Friday, March 11th. I want to take this test before we leave for spring break. Okay, so I'm going to give you plenty of time to study those key concepts. Hang on, sorry. Okay, so go into your good notes, and in the in the green PB2 section, I want you to write this theme. It's chemical reactions. So all of the key concepts have to do with chemical reactions. Go ahead and write that, and then start the video again. Okay, we should be at key concept number 6. If you have this, you can move on. Key concept number 6 says during a chemical reaction, atoms do not change from one type to another. In other words, if I have an oxygen atom in the reactant, then in the product or after the chemical reaction, that oxygen remains an oxygen. It doesn't change into a potassium. It doesn't change into a carbon. It stays an oxygen. Go ahead and write this key concept down and then go ahead and continue with the video. Okay, we've got key concept number 7. During a chemical reaction, atoms rearrange to form different groups of atoms. During a chemical reaction, atoms rearrange to form different groups of atoms. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We've got 2 key concepts for PB3. The theme for PB3 is accounting for atoms. And what I told the kids in class is that I'm going to continue to keep talking about making sure, keeping track of your atoms. When we move atoms from the reactants over to the products, remember we have to make sure that we have the same number on each side. I wish I could take a look really fast. Let me see if I happen. Of course, I closed everything out. I'm totally doing this spur of the moment. I'm going to write chemical reaction for photosynthesis. Okay. Beautiful. This is what I want. Hopefully this is a good picture. Yes, great. Okay, so this is the chemical reaction for photosynthesis. I have 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 6 molecules of water, and that yields C6H12O6, which is glucose. It's a type of sugar that plants eat, and 6 molecules of oxygen. I know that seems really like confusing right now. What this key concept is saying, and by the way, this whole equation, we're going to be looking at this in our next unit. So this is not a wackadoodle equation. This is one that you're going to actually, this is a good one. This is one that you're going to actually have to sort of understand. Key concept number 8 says during a chemical reaction, all of the atoms that make up the reactants rearrange to form the products. I'm going to move to here and then I'll go back and let you write that down. What that means is all of the atoms here break apart and then rearrange to form everything here. And we don't have any new atoms that come in and we don't have any leftover atoms. What that means is in 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, I'm going to have 6 carbons and 12 oxygens because 6 times 2, O2, is 12. And I'm going to have 6 molecules of H2O. That means I have 12 hydrogens and I have 6 oxygen. Okay. So when I come over here, I need to make sure that my 6 carbon that are here, look, there it is right there. The 12 hydrogen that I had over here, there it is right there. And then I actually had 18 atoms of oxygen. 6 times 2 is 12, plus another 6 right here. That's 18. And here I've got 6 and I've got 12 there. That's 18. So all of the atoms in the reactant will rearrange and form new substances in the product. Nothing goes away, nothing's left over. Okay, so here is your key concept. I'll let you write it. During a chemical reaction, all of the atoms that make up the reactants rearrange to form the products. All right, and the last key concept that you have is during a chemical reaction, atoms cannot be created or destroyed. So everything that we saw in that photosynthesis chemical equation, no atoms were created and no atoms were destroyed. We used the same atoms, same number of atoms in the reactant and in the product. Okay, once you're finished watching this video, if you feel up to it, some of you guys are not feeling super great, so I understand that. But if you feel up to it, go ahead and watch this video here for today's lesson. Okay? If you've got any questions, let me know. Talk to you later.